Hey, good afternoon. Colin Kimball here with Alderman Chevrolet, GMC in Rutland, Vermont, Vermont's favorite car dealership. We appreciate your interest in this beautiful truck. Very excited to get to show you this thing today. Very beautiful vehicle we have. Now this is our 2024 Chevrolet Colorado LT. Now it comes with a bunch of cool things here we get to go in depth about, but right off the bat, this vehicle did win Motor Trend's Truck of the Year as well as Edmunds top pick for Truck of the Year in 2024. Now this is a great representation of what GM has to offer in its class-leading mid-size truck segment. Now this one here, 2.7 liter high output 4-cylinder turbocharged engine married to an 8-speed automatic transmission. With that combination, you're going to get a whopping 310 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque. Now that is an amazing amount of performance considering this vehicle is mid-size. That torque does sit a little bit higher than even the 5.3 liter V8's torque, which sits at around 383. Now this one here is finished off in a beautiful mosaic black color. If we get up close in some spots, you can see this truck is filthy. Definitely could use a good wash, but we take a good step back and everything kind of just blends right in. Now that's the great thing about these darker metallic colors here in the North Country. They hide the dirt and grime very, very well, making them super popular around here. We got our charcoal gray mirror caps right here. Deep tinted rear windows. We have a passive key entry system in these front two doors, so with just a press of a button, you can lock and unlock this vehicle. That's great if you want to keep the key in your bag, pocket, purse, whatever it may be. 17-inch painted silver aluminum wheels with our Goodyear tires on there. Very sporty look with that combination, but still road ready. Beautiful sharp looking headlamps right up here. That is a new redesigned look. Nice little Chevrolet embossed logo in there and almost a faux carbon fiber trim. Fog lights tucked away right down there. Your turn signals are right there. Classic Chevy bow tie right in the middle. Right below here we have our frame mounted black horizontal recovery tow hooks. Great for those situations where you do need them. Beautiful interior here. We are going to go over all of these features, but first I want to give you a good feel for room in the back. This is the crew cab. I'm about 6'3", definitely on the taller side, and I have more than enough room here to kind of kick my legs out, sit back, be comfortable. I'm not limited for room at all back here. Right here, we have our HVAC vents. Make sure everyone's happy with the temperature, and then a Type-C charger for fast charging. Make sure everyone's happy with their charging capabilities. Now, we'll turn this off. We have our electronic mirror and window adjustments on the door, lock and unlock right there. Here's your display brightness. You can brighten it or you can dim it. We have our integrated trailer brake with your gain adjustments right below that. You don't need to install one or have one hanging by your leg. Beautiful driver infotainment screen right up here. You can toggle this for a few amount of templates. You can even pull up Google Maps if you wanted to. I don't think we can. We are in demo mode. Perfect. So a bunch of cool things in here you can monitor. You can monitor some vehicle information, trip information, or you can just make it blank if you don't want to monitor that stuff. You do have IntelliBeam Auto High Beam, so at speeds over 25 miles an hour, it's going to go ahead and turn off and on your high beams based on your traffic conditions. Now that's super helpful. You don't always want to have to be playing around with your high beams. On the left side of the steering wheel here, we have our adaptive cruise control settings. We have our forward collision alert. On the right side here, you have all your hands-free audio and phone call settings, and this little button right here is what you're going to use to switch your templates. Windscreen controls all right here. Push to start engine button right there, and then a beautiful radio entertainment screen. This is 13.4 inches corner to corner. You now have a nice little Colorado here you can pull up and spin around. Yeah. You can monitor a bunch of cool things here. All you got to do is tap on something and it'll pop up the information. Then you have your hard inputs right here, so you don't have to click on anything to see it. You can add all of these to your driver display. So that one already is on my driver display, actually. We can remove it, and then it'll add another one. Google Assistant here, so for the first time ever, you have in-vehicle controls. Change temperature to 72. It's a very cool feature. You can ask it simple questions too, like how much fuel do I have left? But it can control your temperature, it can control your volume in vehicle controls. You have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. That is the feature I do look for in just about every vehicle. You have a nice little trailering app right here, which is going to cycle some lights for you before you hit the road, make sure you're good to go. But it's also going to create a profile for your trailer so you don't have to adjust the gain every time you get in the vehicle. Nice little climate app right here. Oops. Nice little climate app right here. It's almost a fully digital version of everything you have down here. You don't have to fumble around with any buttons though while you're driving. You have a nice little phone connection app here. You do have Bluetooth, Sirius XM capability, AM, FM. Your vehicle controls right here is going to turn on and off your auto high beams, your front fog lights, and then you have your power window lockout so you can lock everything. You have your My Chevrolet app capability, so for the first time ever, you can remote start, lock, and unlock anywhere in the country. You don't need to be near the vehicle. You can be on a plane to Florida and you realize you forgot to lock your Colorado back home. You just hop on and send it a quick signal. Right here we have our dual zone climate control. We'll actually turn that back on. Now you each get your own temperature. If you've ever been in a vehicle, you've probably argued about the temperature at least once. You each get your own, you can avoid that. All of your location settings are going to be right in the middle, and then your fan speeds are right in the middle. Nice little taskbar right here with some more stuff. Four-way window drop, that's going to drop all four of these windows. Auto stop and start button. Lane keep assist with lane departure warning, four-way directional. And then your auxiliary port. Now it's going to turn off and on the power to your outlet in the back, and we'll go over that. Type-C charger for fast charging, and a USB port up here for some more charging. Here's your engine control. Now this is probably one of my favorite things about this Colorado, just at your touch engine controls right here. So you have your 2 high mode, your 4 high mode, your auto. It works with an auto track transfer case. It'll sense what you need to be put in. But then you have your trailering mode right here. That's going to reduce gear shifting. When it knows there's a big trailer back there, it won't shift up and down as many times, which will reduce that wear and tear. Beautiful shift boot on here, almost a matte leather. Toggling parking brake. Here is the key. We do have remote start on this, so with 2 presses of, we do not have remote start, sorry. Leather wrap center console right here. We do have surface level storage. It goes pretty deep for a good amount of storage with a nice little 9-volt car port at the bottom of there. We'll hop around to the cab, or the bed, sorry. We do have capless fuel fill in this, so no need to get your hands dirty at the gas station. You don't have the cap swinging around scratching up this beautiful paint. Corner step rear bumpers in the back. Great for hopping into this bed without dropping the tailgate. Easy lift and open tailgate. And this is the Stowflex tailgate, so you can store a few things right inside of here. Now, whatever it may be, you can fill this up with ice, you could put your drinks in there, and then it does have a nice little plug at the bottom where you can drain everything. But you can put your fishing stuff here, your beach supplies, whatever it may be. If you are fishing, you have a nice little measuring tape on the end of this. These little things just lock in with a little push right here. We have 8 cargo tie-down locations, 4 on each side, and they hold up to 500 pounds each. So there's plenty of combinations there to make sure everything is tied down. Beautiful. Now that is our 2024 Chevrolet Colorado LT. If you have any more questions about this beautiful truck, don't hesitate to give me a call, 802-776-5000, or you can stop by for a test drive at 65 Windcrest Road in Rutland, Vermont. You have a great day.